Good evening, and welcome to Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jackie O. So listen, let me tell y'all real quickly, because we already know this show is going to be absolutely epic. Why Facebook is not working? I got a notification that we're having technical difficulties streaming on Facebook. So we are on YouTube. So for all of our friends on YouTube, if y'all can hop over, let your friends know that we are on YouTube. If they were going to be on Facebook, let them know that they can definitely watch us on YouTube. And I just posted it. And so to let people know to hop on over to YouTube. I don't know. Technology, right? Technology. But anyways, my name is Jackie. I am your host for this evening, and we have an amazing show for you on this evening. It is Motivational Monday, again, with me, your girl, Jackie O. And our show is different. It is different tonight. We are having a game show, the Not So Newlywed game show. So we have 3 amazing couples that will be on the show, and we have a phenomenal host, Dr. Delvena Thomas, that will be joining us, and we are ready to go. So let me go ahead and again let you know that we are on YouTube. We're having some issues streaming on Facebook, but we are on YouTube, okay? And our YouTube is Jackie O, JACQUIEO, Jackie O. And so you can catch us there on YouTube. I am so sorry that we are not able to be on Facebook at this moment, but we're going to keep it going. So are y'all ready? Tap the heart, put in the comment section that you are ready. And before we get started, we are going to introduce our phenomenal host on this evening. And it's none other than Dr. Delvena Thomas. Sit back, and right after this, she'll be joining us. Dr. Delvena Thomas is a distinguished mental health advocate and nationally recognized expert dedicated to destigmatizing mental illness and fostering brain health awareness. As a mother, American soldier, scientist, and physician, she champions sound mental health practices globally. With board certifications in psychiatry and neurology, Dr. Thomas operates a private practice in psychotherapy, psychopharmacology, and alternative health, with a focus on CBD products and medicinal cannabis. Her leadership extends to panel discussions alongside influential figures like Congresswoman Frederica Wilson and civil rights activist Al Sharpton, addressing critical issues such as mental health awareness and racial tensions. Dr. Thomas founded the DRT Brain Love Foundation, providing holistic mental health services to disadvantaged individuals. She's also the medical director for Be Strong International and serves on the board of directors for the Klee Club of South Florida. Dr. Thomas developed the Healing Heroes mental wellness program, offering support to police officers facing stress-related challenges. In her private practice, she offers therapy for various issues, including addiction and mood disorders. A lieutenant colonel in the U.S. Army Reserve and a veteran of multiple deployments, Dr. Thomas has dedicated her life to supporting soldiers' mental well-being. Passionate about community service, she continues to make a significant impact through advocacy, clinical work, and philanthropy. Please help us welcome to the stage the beautiful, the talented, the brilliant, the flawless Dr. Delvena Thomas. Hey, girl.
Wow. Can I get that video, please?
Yes, ma'am. You sure can.
Send me that introduction.
Yes. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you, Jacquie O?
Doing well. It's been a minute.
Yes.
But we always love having you here on this platform. So
And I love being here. Thank you for having me.
thank you. So listen, everyone, Dr. Delvena is going to be our host for our newlywed, not so newlywed game. Yes. I know y'all are ready because we are ready. And I know me and Dr. Delvena, the last time we were on, we were going to talk about how our amazing journey, but that's for another time. But I did meet her when I was in Kuwait. And I was working, she was deployed there, and I was a contractor, and I met her, and we connected, and we actually started the Motivational Monday during COVID, because I reached out and I was like, hey, I want to do this. And she, calls me Jay, and she was like, okay, Jay, hey, let's make it happen. And so we started out doing lunch hours, and then it just evolved into Motivational Monday, and I've been doing it for 4 years now. So, thank you to everyone that supports us, as well as to you, Dr. Delvena, for, being one of our really great supporters as well.
Oh my gosh, kudos to you, Jay, because you stuck with it. You are thugging it out. You are growing. You're growing your presence organically, and that's what you have to do. And a lot of people can't do that. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of organization, being structured, and also just resilience and being okay with knowing that everything ain't going to be popular on social media. So,
Right.
and we have to do that because if your message gets to one person, that's one person who needed the message, and God will ensure it travels from place to place, country to country, state to state, continent to continent. I'm a firm believer in that. So kudos to you, not to we, it's all been you.
Well, thank you so much. And you are absolutely right, because we have been global. We have had women from all over the world that have been our guests, that watch our show. So yes, God is so good. He's absolutely so good. So y'all, if you are ready, we are getting ready to start our show. And right after this commercial, you will meet our fabulous couples, and we'll be ready for the Newlywed, Not So Newlywed game. Welcome to the Newlywed, Not So Newlywed game. And now, let's introduce our amazing, beautiful, lovable couples. Mr. Glenn Gershon and Mrs. Priya Osuri, married for 14 years. Mr. Christopher and Dr. Sean Burrell, married for 4 years. Mr. Sidney and Mrs. Jacqueline Johnson, married for 3 years. And Dr. Robert and Mrs. Shantae Burrell, married for 2 months. And now, our beautiful host, Dr. Delvena Thomas. Welcome to the Newlywed, Not So Newlywed Game.
Oh man, this is going to be fun. I love it already. I heard 2 months. Wait, what did I hear? 2 months?
Oh, yes, one of our couples, they had an emergency.
Oh, darn
That
it.
was a
Okay,
2 month
that's
couple. Yeah.
okay. Okay, all right. So they weren't ready anyway, but hope I'm praying whatever that emergency was, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So hey to the couples.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey.
Are you guys ready?
We are.
ready?
We're
I
ready.
have I have some great questions.
All right. Ready.
All right. Well, say brain love if you're ready for the first question.
Rain love.
Bring love.
So, getting out the gate, I'm taking it easy on you guys. I'm not going to I'm not going in right away. I'm going to build up to it. All right. So, first question for the husbands. Would your wife say you think that she has more friends who are stupid, mean, or ugly? Let me know if I should repeat the question.
Want me to repeat it?
Yes.
Can you repeat it, please?
Really?
So your wife.
Would your wife say you think that she has more friends who are stupid, mean, or ugly? And as you're writing down your answers, I was told to keep this rated G. So a couple of my questions I will have to delete from my queue. Jay knows, I can go in depth and talk about some stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone has their answer for the first question.
Yes.
All right. Are we ready for question number 2?
Mhm.
So I'm skipping the question about the panties. I'll skip that. So
Oh, we're a little intrigued. We might need to hear that question.
no, I gotta keep it rated G.
Okay.
All right. How would your wife fill in this blank, fellas? I always keep the poison control number handy just in case my wife decides to feed me her famous blank again.
Oh,
Was that rated G enough?
Can you repeat the question, please? Uh,
How would your wife fill in this blank? I always keep the poison control number handy just in case my wife decides to feed me her famous blank again.
oh,
So it's something that's gut wrenching.
God.
look at Glenn.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, some of you are really deliberating. That's good. That means your wife can cook.
Yeah, that's the problem.
All right, pick the worst thing. Or the thing that she doesn't cook because she knows she can't really cook it that well.
Okay.
Maybe it's some black eyed peas or some collard greens with turkey bones or something. All right, are we ready for question number 3?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I have a question. I'm deliberating on this one.
Say
Let's hear it.
All right.
yeah,
When
we're
does your
all
wife?
grown.
Okay, you asked for it. When does your wife fantasize about someone else?
Oh,
Oh,
Before,
well, I don't know about that question.
okay,
Yeah,
pass,
it's on the floor.
Wait,
pass.
it's on the floor, Chris.
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
the floor.
Well, we've already put it out there. Okay, then, Sydney.
When does your wife fantasize about someone else? Before whoopee, during whoopee, or after whoopee? And whoopee is just one of those cookie sandwiches with the cream in the middle with the ice cream on the side.
When does your wife
That's
fantasize?
what whoopee is. It's that Oreo looking big thing that has the cream in the middle. That's whoopee.
okay.
When does she
So before you feed her that whoopee, during while she's eating the whoopee, or after she eats the whoopee, you gotta pick one.
Uh, hmm. Hmm. Uh,
Yeah, somebody, somebody's very confused.
It was tough on there, Sydney. We should have passed on that one, probably.
Yeah.
Can we?
Like,
Too late now.
It's too late now.
It's
I hope
too
y'all got your
late.
ice cold water.
all is fair in love and war.
Mhm.
All right. Did everyone put an answer for that one? Before, during, or after the Oreo cream pie cake thing? All right. So, Jack or Jay, do we have a commercial break or anything before we get into
Oh, that
these
was three
answers?
questions already? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It was.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, then. All right. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Discover the Glow Collection by Jackie O, where the magic lies in embracing healthy skin, not chasing perfection. Our all-natural skincare line leaves your skin nourished and hydrated, radiating a natural glow, because we believe in the beauty of authenticity. Say goodbye to unrealistic standards and say hello to your best skin. Shop the Glow Collection by Jackie O at www.jackieo.com. Your journey to naturally radiant skin begins here. Marriage, where two hearts intertwine, creating a bond that lasts a lifetime. It's more than just saying I do. It's about building a life filled with love, laughter, and endless memories. Through the ups and downs, the joys and challenges, marriage is a journey best traveled together. Celebrate love, cherish moments, embrace forever. Because in marriage, every moment is a beautiful chapter in your love story. Join me, your girl, Jackie O, for Motivational Monday, every first Monday of the month at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be streaming live on our Facebook page at Jackie O Blog and our YouTube channel at Jackie O. Join us for an hour filled with inspiration, motivation, and valuable information aimed at helping you to live and think well. Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jackie O, promises to be a time of empowerment and positivity. Mark your calendars and be ready to be uplifted and motivated to embrace the best version of yourself.
All right. So, let's see. Who's been married the shortest amount of time? Oh, look at that. Mr. and Mrs. Burrell. The
Oh,
other
Yeah.
no,
Burrells.
they're not on.
Oh,
That's the couple.
Oh,
oh
wait.
no, I'm sorry, but isn't your married name Burrell now, Jackie?
Oh, Johnson.
Oh, my bad. That's why it says Jacqueline Johnson. Duh. I just pretend to be a psychiatrist. My bad. I'm sorry. So Out of the three couples, I think you guys have been married the least amount of time, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So is it okay if I start with you first for the
Oh,
first
sure.
answer?
Yes.
All right. So that first question was, would your wife say you think that she has more friends who are stupid, mean, or ugly?
Oh, stupid or ugly. Uh, oh my gosh. I guess ugly. I none of my friends are mean, ugly, or stupid. But I guess he would say ugly, I guess. I don't know.
It's interesting to hear couples reason through this one. What'd you
So
say,
I
Mr.
would
J?
say,
Oh, go ahead, Jack. I'm sorry.
yeah, I think I'll say ugly.
Well, what'd you say?
What'd you say? Mean? Who's my friends is mean?
I don't know. Who's ugly? I mean,
I don't. Yeah,
so
I'm like, I don't have any ugly mean.
See? He had to pick the least painful, because if he said your friends were ugly, that would be a problem later down the
right.
road
See,
when he
yeah,
said friends.
thinking alike. See there?
Okay.
All right, let's punt it to Christopher and Sean. What do you think, Sean? I'm sorry. Wait, what is your name, Mrs. Burrell?
Sean.
Okay, all right, so it is Sean.
Yeah.
I'm just ensuring your husband didn't put his first and middle name.
You get that all the time. I get all of the Mr. Mill. All of it. Let's
So,
see. I
did he
think
say stupid, mean, or ugly for your friends?
for my friends, I would honestly say, because I've heard him say this before, is mean.
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Okay.
Okay. Producer, are you putting the points down? Put the points down, producer. 5 points here. The Johnsons have 0. On to
I told him now, don't get on here and we're not getting no point.
Let's play the game. Let's play the game.
all right. They've been married for 14 years. Show them how it's done. What did your hubby say?
I think he said mean.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh.
He did say mean.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think everybody is beautiful in their own way. So that's why this
I love that. Yes,
Yeah.
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
and
Mhm.
the stupid, well, then we wouldn't be friends. So
Say it again, girl.
and sometimes, you know what, unknowingly, it depends on perspective. Somebody can come off mean even if they didn't mean to.
True.
But if they're constantly mean, then that's not cool either.
Yeah.
I like that. That's right. It's more important to be smart, to be intelligent, more important than the looks or the outward appearance. Beauty is skin deep. I love it.
That's true. I like
All right. So on to question number 2. This is when we define who the non-cookers are.
No, no.
Oh, I'm going to you first, Gershon. Question number 2.
Oh, no.
How would your wife fill in this blank? I always keep the poison control number handy just in case my wife decides to feed me her famous blank.
This is a tough one because we cook a lot at home and we just really enjoy it. I'm going to just punt and say, I'm going to say fish curry. No. Oh no! What did you say?
Do over.
What did you say? Lamb curry. Oh, because he doesn't like lamb curry.
Because what?
He doesn't like lamb.
I don't like the taste of that.
Yeah.
Okay, see,
Which is okay by me because then I get to eat more. So I'm good.
this is how you have to approach these questions, though.
Yes.
See, there's a science behind it.
Yes.
All right. So back to the Burrells. What you got? What is she stanking up the kitchen with?
I
Boiled steak?
cannot make homemade biscuits.
Oh.
Did you say homemade biscuits?
What did you say?
What did I say?
Who else, Chris?
And you know, I don't need biscuits in my diet anyway. I picked beans.
Beans? She can't make beans?
Well, okay, hold on. The reason he said that is because he makes beans so well that I said I'll never make them again.
There you go.
So if there's ever a bean to be made in our household, he makes them now.
Gotta be careful there.
Gotcha.
Don't get
Well,
too
listen. I feel bad because you said homemade biscuits. I ain't made homemade biscuits ever in my life.
Well,
Are you guys in Texas?
tried. Yes, I tried because his mother makes them so well, but I am not doing it again. I'm done.
That reminds me of that Martin Lawrence episode when he was going crazy for All right, what you got, Mr. J? Or no, Jack. Sorry. What do you have?
Probably, I cook everything so well. Like, you know, he's always saying, "Oh, honey, this is so good. Take a picture." I want to look at it. No, so he probably. So for New Year's, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Our New Year's meal, I just don't know what happened. And
neither do I.
And he told me, he said, because I was going to give my coworker, we had so much left, so that should have let me know that they didn't like it. So I was going to give my coworker some, and he said, I don't know about that because that wasn't your best. And I'm looking at him like, what? So our New Year's Day meal is what I would say.
No, you got to give a specific.
Oh, what's the dish? Oh, the dish is gonna. Oh my God. Probably the macaroni because it was dry. The macaroni.
Dang, but you said the whole meal. What did you cook for New Year's? The whole meal was this. What did you make?
And they were frozen because I waited till the last minute to go get all my stuff. So I made frozen greens, and I think I made black-eyed peas.
Oh.
The Cornichon was good. The yams were good. But the greens and the macaroni and cheese, I think. Well, can I change it?
No.
No,
Okay.
you already said it.
The macaroni and cheese.
And I was just joking earlier when I said black-eyed peas, but look, you had the nasty black-eyed peas. What'd you say, Mr. J?
Yeah.
What'd you put?
Did I say that?
That's one.
I think we all tried.
Everybody's tired. One piece.
Oops, everyone is tied. Yeah, you each have 5, 5, and 5.
All right.
Now comes the tiebreaker.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Okay.
This was that adult question that you started off with.
This is an adult question. That needs a drink of water.
No, remember it's the chocolate cake with the fluffy cream in the middle with the ice cream on the side. So, question number 3. When does your wife fantasize about someone else? Before the whoopee, during the whoopee, or after the whoopee? So before she eats that thing, while she's eating the thing, or after she eats that thing? Oops, let me call on someone.
That thing is dangerous.
I think the Burrells are first.
Let's see. Let's go to the Burrells.
I'm gonna say after.
What you got, Mr. B?
After.
Okay.
Look at y'all.
Oh.
I be thinking about who's gonna.
You be thinking about God.
No, that's not what I said.
What she say?
She forgot herself.
I didn't say that.
She forgot herself.
I'm trying to figure out who are gonna make me something to eat.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be thinking.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Afterwards.
Well,
It
good
makes you
job.
hungry.
Yeah.
It makes you hungry afterwards.
Yeah.
Somehow you knew it was after and not before. If you're just joining the show, this is the Newlywed, Not So Newlywed game. And we're on the Jackie O Show Motivational Monday. This is to motivate folks. Couple up, get married. Couple up, fall in love, get married. Yes, and share your lives together. The Gershons are on. They've been married 14 happy years. So, and I want to know from them, when does your wife fantasize about someone else? Before the chocolate dessert, during the chocolate dessert, or after that chocolate big cookie thing with the fluffy stuff in the middle?
Oh, cool.
This
Get
is
it in.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to guess what he said. It's not based on the question. It has nothing to do with the question. It's about reading the mind. There.
Of course, of course.
I'm going to say after.
He froze.
Oh,
Before. What's all that at the bottom? Before what?
it says hopefully not at all.
Oh, that's right.
I was trying to guess what you were. I was trying to guess what was in your mind. Apparently, I'm not a mind. No.
Like, this is where I am.
She gonna make it better for him.
Look at them making up. We know it's just a question. The name of the game is to just guess the most correct, I guess, out of the obnoxious choices.
Right.
We know it ain't true. We know you're not fantasizing about some other fluffy chocolate thing. We know. All right, Mr. and Mrs. J.
Okay. Before, after. I'm gonna say after because
Nigga sitting and laugh.
Chris was like, because you want to eat. Mine's because I want to see Mr. Slumberville and I want to sleep. The sleeping pill. The sleeping pill is what it is. So I'm gonna say after.
Mr. Sandman.
Mr. Sandman.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that spin. And the belly's full, so.
Thinking about Mr.
Mr.
All right.
Sandman, what'd you say?
Oh, you know, I'll be knocked out after.
Nigga sitting. Like, yep. I know. I know.
She
Hey,
just
Gershons, what are you over there chatting about? You still talking about this before, during, and after?
He's flabbergasted that after such a great performance, why would you even think?
yeah. Why would you think of
Oh,
someone?
in the back.
Why would you think of before? Because I'm with you.
I don't know.
Yeah, they having a discussion now.
I know.
I don't know. I do know you got it wrong, so maybe go.
Don't roll with that.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty much. All right. So, guys, if you're just joining us, this is a great show. This is perfect for not just people who are married, but those who are dating as well. This is Jackie O's Motivational Monday, the Newlywed, Not So Newlywed game. As you can see, We have 3 couples here. The Gershons have been married 14 years. Mr. and Mrs. Burrell want us to do math here. So I guess we're talking like 5 years or going on 5 years, depending on what month in 2019. And Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, you guys are newly, how long have you been married now?
3 years.
All right, so we got 3, 5, and 14. Woo! So real quick before we go into the questions or to another commercial, do we have another commercial break? Okay, before that commercial break, I want each of you in one word to describe your mate. Each of you, starting with you, Jackie O. Describe your man, girl.
Cool, just one word. Just one word. Caring, loving.
Just 2 words.
Oh, well, caring and loving is the same.
Yep. All right, Mr. J. Describe your missus. One word.
I know so many.
Beautiful.
He's trying to keep it rated G, that's all. All right. And to you, Mr. Gershon, describe your lady in one word.
It's gonna be a hyphenated word.
Sure.
Beautiful love of my life.
Oh, after 14 years. He cheated, though. I said one word.
He gave one phrase.
All right, Mrs. Gershon, describe your hubby, one word.
My heartbeat.
All right, some people can't count, but that's all right.
He's sweet.
It's okay, though. Mr. and Mrs. Burrell, let's start with Sean.
Bestie.
Oh.
Love it. And Christopher?
Outstanding.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I love the descriptors, y'all. On to the commercial break.
In the whirlwind of life, it's easy to forget the importance of self-care. Carving out time for yourself isn't an act of selfishness. It's an essential commitment. It's the perfect moment to rejuvenate your mind, nurture your body, and soothe your soul. Prioritize yourself and embrace the opportunity to take a break just for you. Make self-care a priority because when you're at your best, everything around you flourishes. Discover the Glow Collection by Jackie O, where the magic lies in embracing healthy skin, not chasing perfection. Our all-natural skincare line leaves your skin nourished and hydrated, radiating a natural glow, because we believe in the beauty of authenticity. Say goodbye to unrealistic standards and say hello to your best skin. Shop the Glow Collection by Jackie O at www.jackieo.com. Your journey to naturally radiant skin begins here. Join me, your girl, Jackie O, for Motivational Monday, every first Monday of the month at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be streaming live on our Facebook page at Jackie O Blog and our YouTube channel at Jackie O. Join us for an hour filled with inspiration, motivation, and valuable information aimed at helping you to live and think well. Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jackie O, promises to be a time of empowerment and positivity. Mark your calendars and be ready to be uplifted and motivated to embrace the best version of yourself.
All right, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it. Don't call him.
All right, we're back on the Jackie O Show. Oh. It's Motivational Monday, and we have these 3 beautiful couples on. They're outstanding. They're the love of one another's lives. They're
Yes.
each other's besties. We heard all of those
Yes.
descriptors. It's the newlywed, not so newlywed game, and I am your host, Dr. Delvena. So the men have had their round of questions. They answered 3 questions each, And at the end of that round, let's see, we have a tie. There are two couples who are tied for first place, the Johnsons and the Burrells. And the Gershons. You guys, you're being too lovey-dovey right now. You got to stop all the lovey-dovey stuff so you can come up on some points. All right, so we're on to the last round. There are 3 questions for the ladies. These questions are 10 points apiece. And there's a bonus question at the end worth 25 points. Ooh-wee. Are you guys ready?
On the same page.
No.
All right. The first question. Who hollered at who first? Who hollered at who first? So, did he try to talk to you or did you shoot your shot at him? You know, that's a whole debate out here. Whether women should wait for the guy to talk to them or if it's okay for a lady to approach a man and just say, hey, I find you handsome and there's something intriguing about you. Can we have a cup of coffee? Or maybe you're in church. You're like, I heard you're single, so am I. Let's get together in court for 5 months. And so who hollered at who first? That's question number 1. All right, so the ladies are writing down. Looks like Mrs. Gershon is finished. Sean, have you recorded your answer? Okay. And somehow I have lost my... So wait a minute, I have to clean up the next question.
Why come, Doc?
No, you said that the last time you told us, I'm like, go ahead and ask the question.
Yeah, we all grown here. We grown.
All right. So, I'm so sorry. Jay, are you guys giving your answers for the first question or are we going on to the second question next?
We're ready for the second question.
Okay. Second question. He loves eating my blank. What?
Wow. We're gonna see who really about that life right now.
I don't understand. It's just like the whoopie was a chocolate cookie with the cream in the middle with the ice cream on the side. He loves eating my what?
We're married, correct? All right.
We're all married.
Tell him, Sean.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it's food in the kitchen and just go with that.
Don't assume anything. You answer based on what you think. He loves eating my...
Oh God.
If I were answering the question and I was married to my man, I know what I would say.
Look at her on the bottom. She tickled a bit.
What did you say, Mr. Burrell?
Oh no, I was saying Mrs. Gershon, she was pretty tickled about that.
She
I
was.
way to get out of it.
Very tickled. Are you guys ready for question number 3?
No.
Zero filters.
You're gonna love this bonus question.
Oh my gosh.
But we got to get through question number 3 first. Who's ready?
We're ready.
Ready.
All right. Question number 3. What has your husband been doing in the bedroom lately? Groaning, grunting, or griping? What has your husband been doing in the bedroom lately? Groaning, grunting, or griping? I heard some of you have Pelotons in your bedroom, so you know. Or maybe you got some weights in there, so might be causing him to grunt. Or
We
maybe
have to
he
use
pulled in.
those 3 words. One of those 3 words.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Groan, grunt, or gripe. What has your husband been doing in the bedroom lately? Groaning, grunting, or griping. Groaning is
Oh,
like,
you had to take a drink on that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I know, no kidding. Huh? I don't drink either.
Wow.
do you guys know
I'll have one for you.
what these sound like? Do you need me to describe what a groan sounds like, what a grunt and what a gripe is?
Please.
Okay. A groan is like, that's a groan. A grunt is, oh, and a gripe is, oh man.
Now that you described it, I need to reload it.
You got it?
Answers change, throughout the course of the.
That's right. So we might need to put all 3 of them
We'll
down.
talk about the last week or so. We're gonna do that.
All right, are we ready for the bonus?
Okay. All right.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Here is the bonus. Hold on to your everything. If a camera crew sneaked into the bedroom, would they say the movie is called 60-Second Workout, Pee-wee's Playhouse, or Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Wait a minute. What's the choices again?
60-Second Workout, Pee-wee's Playhouse, or Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Like Pee Wee Herman, Pee Wee's Playhouse?
Like Pee-wee Playhouse. Like Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Emphasis on the P-wee.
No, could be the emphasis could be on the playhouse. Pee-wee
okay.
Playhouse. Pee-wee Playhouse. While they are gathering their answers, you guys are watching Motivational Monday with Jackie. And this is the Newlywed, Not So Newlywed game. I'm your host, Dr. Delvena, and we have these gorgeous couples here. In the lead, we have 2 teams, the Johnsons and the Burrells, but the Gershons are right behind them. They're 5 points behind, and this could change everything. The 3 questions I just asked the ladies are each worth 10 points, and this bonus question is worth 25 points. So now, Miss Johnson, Shannon Johnson, said emphasis is definitely on the Pee-wee. So if you're struggling with that last question, emphasis is definitely on the Pee-wee, she says. I can't say.
Shannon Johnson said he was definitely on the P-wee.
All right, I'm starting with the Gershons because you guys are in 3rd place. Who hollered at who first?
I say I did. I asked for a kiss, a hug first, and then a kiss.
Wait a minute. Time out.
T-O.
Okay, can I see my answer and then we can talk about it?
No, ma'am. No.
Break a rule? What did I do?
You asked for a kiss before you asked her out. Is that what you said?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
And what did you do, Mrs. G? Did you give him a kiss?
Oh, yeah.
I said yes.
Okay.
Looks are so deceiving. This fast little people here. Fast booty.
we used to work together and knew each other.
Oh my God.
Okay, see, if that were now, that would be probably sexual harassment, Me Too stuff. But thank God this
was
turned
nice.
into something beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. So what's your answer?
He
Yay!
He did. He hollered at me first. I just wanted to.
Dang, let me get my bell. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Glenn say he led with a kiss. All right, man.
Okay, 10
You will
points
not
to the
play around.
Gershons. Next up, the Burrells, who hollered at who first?
I need to answer.
But I wrote the answer.
I hollered at her first. I saw her and I made the move.
Well, am I ringing the bell? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Chris, we did.
Yes.
Y'all on a roll. What's up, Jays? What you got, Mr. Johnson and Mrs. Johnson?
I hollered at her.
Yeah, because he knows. I said he
Hey.
was all in my mix. Yeah.
Hey, they say the gentleman sets the stage. Looks like they set the stage.
Yeah.
All right, so each of you earned 10 points on that first question. All right. Next comes,
Let's make it real.
yeah, now it gets real. Let's stay with the Johnsons.
Oh,
He
no.
he loves eating my blank.
I hope it does.
Spaghetti.
That's a tough one.
Okay.
Oh my
My
God.
answer was cooking. So that's right, huh?
No, it ain't right. Don't try it.
Right. So he
Very.
loves eating my cooking.
He said spaghetti. You put cookies. Cookie is a dessert. Spaghetti is a pasta. It's Italian. It's
Oh, but
dinner.
I put cooking too at the top.
No, ma'am. Bye. Girl, take 2 seats. She trying to make that a right answer.
You can't get half the points for that?
Yeah.
No,
Your mama watching?
Okay.
that would be a negative. Let's go to the Gershons. What does he love eating? He loves eating my blank.
Oh boy.
He said, "Oh boy."
Maybe you should just.
No, I'm not going to pass. I'm just trying to. Should I go this way or should I go that way?
Listen to your gut.
Yeah. Spicy beef curry. No.
Mine wasn't kitchen related.
Oh.
Let me see.
No.
Show us, Mrs. Gershon. What'd you put?
Done.
Whoopie pie.
The whoopie pie.
Oh.
What a great answer.
Why did I think of that?
I'm with Jackie on this one. Whew.
Okay. Yes, I would.
The secret to longevity in marriage, right there.
What'd you say, Sean? Please emphasize. What was that?
The secret to longevity, right there.
Is eating the whoopie pie.
You got it.
We heard from the doctor.
Oh God, I hope my parents are watching.
Girl, it's just whoopie. It's just whoopie pie. It's a chocolate cake
They're
thing.
watching, Priya. They're watching.
It's the chocolate cake thing with the filling in the middle with the ice cream on the side. That's all it is, people. Get your brains out the gutter.
Yeah.
All right, Burrells, please save us. Do you got a right answer for us? What is the
I
answer?
sure
He
do.
loves eating my blank.
I have the correct answer.
Oh.
I love eating her love.
Ooh.
Oh.
What'd
Her
you say?
love. Okay. Hi.
Oh.
No points for you. No points for you. No points for you. Christopher Burrell.
I'm sorry.
You said love. I said
That's
no points
love.
for you. No,
I need
it's
to say the
not.
actual word.
Well, you could have said something similar. Love is not similar to that.
I should have put the whoopie pie on there.
You could have said that, yes.
He left me out like to dry like that.
He did, talking about love. You going around the house saying, anyway, never mind.
Oh my gosh.
You cost us 10 points.
Well, that's what I call it.
He's happy about that. He's like,
We are still tied 20 and 20, and the Gershons have 15. That's what I'm tracking. 20 for the Johnsons, 20 for the Burrells, and 15 for the Gershons.
Okay, so we still tied.
All right, on to question number 3.
Yeah.
We got it right.
You ready, kids?
Really?
What has your husband been doing in the bedroom lately? Groaning, grunting, or griping? And if you're wondering why we're talking about these types of things, this is Jackie O's The Newlywed, Not So Newlywed Game on Motivational Monday. Jackie O, guys, follow her, JackieOO.com. We have 3 couples on tonight, and they're doing okay. They seem to know one another pretty well. 14 years of marriage, 5 years, and 3 years. Correct, Johnson's 3?
Yes.
Correct.
All right. So let's see. Let's start with the Johnsons. What is hubby doing in the bedroom lately? Groaning, grunting, or griping?
Groaning. Okay.
Burrells?
Groaning, griping, or grunting.
Yes, sir.
And you did, Dr. Delvena, you did give sound effects for those 3 earlier. Am I correct?
Sort of, kind of.
And groaning, can you give the sound effects one more time, please?
No, sir. No round 2 sounds. Nope. That would be a negative. What you been doing in the bedroom lately? Groaning, grunting, or griping?
Definitely not griping. I'm gonna go with groaning.
No.
Sean?
What?
Oh, grunting.
You didn't say it. I said we were gonna
Darn it.
Oh my goodness.
They are no longer tied. Now the Johnsons are in the lead. The Burrells are in second place, and the Gershons are in the near third place. Gershons, what do you have? What has your husband been doing in the bedroom lately? Groaning, grunting, or griping?
Oh God.
don't look at me. You have to answer it.
Groaning. It's probably the most positive one. Oh, come on.
Grunting.
Actually, grunting is pretty positive. That's usually like on, towards the end of the process. So.
Yeah.
Grunting is positive?
Break it down.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if I confused you guys with the sound effects. It threw you off.
More of a sound.
But listen, this last question is worth 25 points. The Johnsons currently have 30 points. If they get it wrong, they still have 30 points. The Burrells currently have 20 points. If they get this 25 points, they take the lead at 45. Gershons, you have 15 points. If you get this last question correct, you get 25 points. You get 25 points and you could win.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
On
All right. Where's the bell?
Bill ain't dinging.
I ain't hear nothing.
Yeah.
You didn't hear the bell?
There it is.
Okay. So we'll start with our last place couple, the Gershons. No, we won't. Never mind. I don't want to start there. Let's go to the Burrells.
Yeah.
Burrells.
You set the
The
bar here.
question, the bonus question, if a camera crew sneaked into the bedroom, would they say the movie is called 60-Second Workout, Pee-wee's Playhouse, or Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Ripley's
second.
Believe It or Not.
1 second. Do we have a commercial break or we're okay? Do we have another commercial break?
No. He's already-
Okay, my bad. You are watching Jackie OO. This is the Newlywed, Not So Newlywed game on Motivational Monday. Please follow Jackie O on Instagram, Facebook, subscribe to YouTube, and visit her website, please. And get some of those facial products, man, because they do so much. Men can use these products as well. So, guys, order these products. Get your skin right. You want your lady to rub on your skin and say how soft it is and how nice and how clean you look and how bright your face is. Yes, cop some of these products. Now, I'm sorry, Mr. Burrell, you were saying, what was it you said? Pee-wee's Playhouse?
No, I did not.
I'm sorry, my bad. What'd you say, sir?
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Oh, okay. Sean?
Finally.
Okay.
With the acronym. Thank you,
I
ma'am.
know.
With the acronym. Are you in the military or are you a government employee, ma'am?
Yeah, all the above. I'm a veteran.
Okay, all right, the bell. Got that 25 points.
You redeemed yourself, honey.
So you are in the lead with 45 points.
Yes.
The Gershons are next. If a camera crew sneaked into the bedroom, would they say the movie is called 60-Second Workout, Pee-wee's Playhouse, or Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Woo! Finally.
Y'all just throwing these answers out there.
Jackie,
All right, so the Gershons have 40 points. Good job, Gershons. All right, so to the folks who are in the lead, Jay Johnson, Mr. Johnson, you are in the lead. Do you keep the lead or do you guys lose the, is this the first Newlywed, Not So Newlywed game?
Yes,
first-
it is.
Okay, so do you keep the lead? Do you win? This is the Newlywed, Not So Newlywed game on Motivational Monday with Jackie O. So what's going to happen here? If a camera crew sneaked into the bedroom, would they say the movie is called 60-Second Workout, Pee-wee's Playhouse, or Ripley's Believe It or Not? What you got?
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
That's what she got.
yeah, it is.
Oh, I was about to say.
You got to listen. Give me a whole projection.
Boy, you fooled me for a second.
Yeah, me too.
All right, with 50.
60-second workout. You sure enough would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't be married this long either.
That is too funny. Well, what we're gonna do is, because it is Motivational Monday, and we did win, but we're gonna share the love with the other couples. We're gonna share the love with the other couples. So
That's
That
very
sounds great.
That's
Thank you very much.
All right. Do we have time for the couples to give a word of both of you couples as a couple, give the audience some words of advice if folks are in a relationship, if they're married, if they're dating, what do they have to do to make the relationship last?
Wow.
Let's start with the Gershon. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Burrow. Go ahead. You
No,
put your finger
no,
up.
ma'am. You go ahead.
No, please.
I'll say for, excuse me, I would say for me, uh, with my lovely wife, I listen to my wife, you know, and I am very considerate to what she has to say and what she's, that sometimes a lot of people go through life and they don't listen to their spouses and, it's one sided, but during our courtship, I was the same way. I listened to her, and she has a voice. And her voice is important. And it means a lot to me. And I thank God for her. Uh, she's a very intelligent woman. Very beautiful. Very smart. And so I enjoy listening to what she has to say. And excuse me, the things she says and the things that I have in my brain, we put those together and we're able to build off them together. I saw her, I told my little story. I hollered at her first. I sure did. I saw her. We were in Houston and we were messing around, and her and my cousin went to college together. And I had seen her before, but that particular time when I saw her, I was taken away, and to this very day, tonight, I'm still taken away. So I would just say to newlywed couples or couples, and even if you're not newlyweds, to listen to your spouse. It's very important to listen to your spouse, to see what she has to say and value her opinion. You're not always right. I just think so. For me, that's how I feel about my spouse.
Thank you for that. That was
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah.
Amen, amen, amen.
Amen.
Sean, do you want to add anything to that?
I would say Chris and I got married at 45 and 43 years old. And what was really important for us to understand not only is that we were who we were going to be by the end. It was not about changing one another to fit whatever mold we thought needed to be, put into place. We were very mindful of each other's past and what we had been through, and you have to accept all of that. I think it doesn't matter if you're 22 or if you're 42, but you have to accept that person for who they are. Anytime you go into something with the expectation that you're going to change that person, you're in for a long, hard road, I think. As you spend time together, changes will happen, compromises will happen, but I think the wrong way to go into it is an expectation of you're going to change this person. I also think it's very important for you to know who you are and love yourself before you try to expect somebody else to love you. If you can't spend time with yourself, it's very hard to expect somebody else to spend time with you, without an issue. So I think Chris and I were very forthcoming about who we were. This is what it is. And we respected that. And we didn't try to compromise that. So.
More words of wisdom. Loving it. Punting to the Gershons and then the Johnsons. You guys will have the last word. It's your show, girl. Gershons.
Well, those were beautiful comments from Christopher and Sean, and it's tough to follow because I can relate. I think we can relate to so much that you've said.
Mm-hmm.
This is our second marriage as well for both of us, and we have been through a lot of shit, and we accept each other for that, and we complement one another. And I'm fully appreciative of everything that my wife, Priya, brings to our marriage. She means the world to me. And I thank God every day that we're together. I don't know how to keep that alive other than it just is. And I don't know. takes work, I guess, sometimes, but not really. I mean, I'm really,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm in love. What can I say?
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. And it seems like it's been so easy for you guys, which means it's meant to be. When things are happening and they're flowing and there's respect and honor and love, things will just flow.
Yes.
Go ahead, Mrs. G. What about you?
So I wanted to say that it's nice when it flows. There are times it might not. And the thing to remember is when you hurt somebody intentionally or unintentionally, you say sorry. There is no but this, but that. You just say sorry because you put yourself in the other person's shoes and you look at their perspective. And um, the way I look at it is either you hold on to your anger or you hold on to your love. So that's the way I look at it.
And I love that. And I have this thing where I believe both sides should apologize. We both should say sorry because we both contribute to
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
whatever problem was brewing. So
Mm-hmm.
both should say sorry. I
Mm-hmm.
like that, Mrs. Gershon. And to the lovely Johnson couple,
Mm-hmm.
what says you?
Well, I want to say this. Well, basically, um, I'm a piggyback off what the other couple said. You have to listen to one another. But one thing that one word that wasn't mentioned is communication. You always have to communicate. If it's negative, if it's positive, whatever it may be, communicate and just listen to one another. I mean, basically, the other couples they said it. They said it. Um, that's it. I mean, if it's something negative that need to be brought to the table and spoke about, um, bring it up, say it, talk about it. If it has to be discussed further, to be compromised on, do so. But communication is where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one time someone said at one of my forums, have the fucking conversation. Excuse my French. But that just means have the conversations that matter, and the conversations which matter are the difficult ones. So have the fucking conversation.
Right. No matter if it's negative or positive, communicate about it, talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Mrs.
It's my turn.
Johnson. Yes, ma'am. Jackie,
Um,
guys, you're on Motivational Monday. It is the newlywed, not so newlywed game. We've been on since 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time. And we had a great time. We had a blast. We had a lot of different questions. The winners are the Johnsons, but everyone's a winner in our world. We all matter. Everyone performed well. And now they're giving their advice on how to make your relationship last. Hopefully, Mrs. Johnson, you edit this part out so you can play this separately from everything else, because the words of advisement have just been, just impactful, very impactful. So last word to Mrs. Johnson, and I think you're going to close it out.
Yeah. So mine's would be definitely to listen, as it has been stated already, and communicate and really understand where the other person is coming from and extend grace, to them and be patient. I think that's important too, because as Sean stated, Sydney and I got married late in the game too. We were in our 50s, and this was Sydney's first marriage, and so we have to learn, as we're learning each other, we have to extend grace to one another, and we have to be patient with one another, because he's bringing in his ideas, I'm bringing in my ideas, but when they come together and we work it together, then it's all magic, as they say. So I think that that's important. And for us to really spend time with one another. I think in the busyness of our lives, we can get so caught up to where we don't spend time with our spouses. We're spending time with kids, we're spending time building businesses, we're going to work, whatever it is that we're doing, we do not spend that quality time with our spouse. And so what happens for those that still have children at home, when the children leave, you don't even know your spouse, you don't even know. So it's important to have date nights, and even if you don't go out, Sydney, he loves to watch movies. And I'm not a sports person, but he loves to watch them UFC fights and all kinds of stuff. And he'll put it on and be like, okay, honey, we're gonna watch this. And I'll be thinking, oh my gosh. And I'll watch it, because that's what he likes to look at on Saturday nights. He's looking for a fight. And we're watching the fight.
But I will compromise.
He
That's
will.
one word I said.
He
I'll
will.
watch what she like to watch.
Yes, he will watch which is Lifetime most of the time. And so he'll watch a Lifetime movie with me. But again, yeah, that's that compromise, and that's just us, because we're forever learning each other, I believe. I don't care how old, how long you've been married. There's always something that you're going to find about your spouse, right? Their little quirkiness and whatever it is. And so it's important for us to do that. So communicate, spending time with one another, forgiving one another quickly. I think someone had already said that. And listening, and knowing that I have a voice, Sydney has a voice, we both have a voice in this, and for us to, take everything into consideration. So those are my words. Yeah. Those are my words.
All right.
And as I'm closing this out, do you have any words?
You guys have said it all. Thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun with all of the couples. Um, you guys said everything. And, oftentimes there are three things that really can afflict a couple: poor communication, financial issues, and problems in the bedroom. But, the communication problems can be addressed by simply communicating constantly, even when it's uncomfortable. And everything that you said will resolve the issues in the bedroom, I believe. So I think if all the things that you guys said are in place, who would want to tell their spouse no? Or who would want to not compromise and make a way to do something to show some type of love for your spouse? So you got to know one another's love languages. And there's more than one way to skin a cat. Sometimes when couples come to therapy with me, or when they have premarital counseling, the bedroom talk is always a part of the conversation. But sometimes you just have to be very creative, because it's not all just one thing. And you know what I'm saying? There are other ways to be intimate. There's lying in bed with your clothes off. There's hugging and kissing before you go to bed, hugging and kissing before you leave. All of those things are intimacy, and they help raise those feel good endorphins and those chemicals. So you guys said it all. I have nothing left to say, but brain love.
Brain love. So again, you all, thank you to the two couples that were on, to our amazing host, Dr. Delvena, for being on. Everything was just absolutely amazing. We had a great time, and I hope you all had a great time. Thank you for the words of encouragement. And I hope that people that are watching, if you caught the end, go back and watch the replays. You can watch all the way through, because we had a lot of fun on the show. So, and I want to put this one little, a couple of plugs in, because, we're all about, Jackie O is supporting other women. And this is Women History Month. And so, my good friend Priya, she has an amazing, amazing spice seasonings, Indian spices. And I think I have tried pretty much all of them, if I'm not mistaken. I sent my sisters, Sean got some seasoning one Christmas. I sent that to them. So I want you all to check her out. It's Anar Gourmet Foods, ANAR gourmetfoods.com. Check her out. She has, again, some amazing spices, and her husband is running this business together. And hey, that's amazing. Y'all are doing it. The stores and online. Oh my gosh. So yes, and thank you to Priya and Glenn again for being on. And then I have, of course, my lovely family, my brother and my sister Sean. And Sean has just started her own practice. She's orthopedic, right? Is it
Yeah.
orthopedic surgeon? Orthopedic
Yeah.
surgeon. And the name of her business is Austin County. Tell me, Sean.
Orthopedics. Yeah. But I
Orthopedics.
service the greater Houston area. So the
Yes.
Austin County throws people off a little bit, but Austin County is actually just west of Houston.
Yes. So check her out as well. Austin County Orthopedics. Check her out as well. Small businesses, anyone that is needing the service, you may not need it at the time, but hold on to it. You may know someone that needs her services. So let's support, y'all. Let's support these ladies on the show because, again, they're doing some amazing things in the community, and we're all about supporting and getting behind our ladies. And then lastly, we have Dr. Delvena. She's in the Florida area with her private practice. She's a board certified psychiatrist, and she's doing some great things as well, really in the community. She really is involved and really has a heart for mental health and for us being well, and we talk about that all the time on Jackie O, is living a well life. And that means mentally, physically, your whole overall well-being. And so check her out as well. That's Dr. Delvena. I believe your website is Dr. Help, Delvena Help, right? Yep, Dr. Delvena Help. So again, thank you all for tuning in with us tonight. We hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you next month for Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jackie O. See you
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Dr.
Yeah, Jackie.
Thank you, Christopher.